my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I am doing another collab with Shani and Jan, and of course, I'll have their channels linked in my description box. And we've done a bunch of collabs. We're going to continue to do a bunch of collabs. These two women are such dear, special friends, and we have such an amazing bond, the three of us together. And I honestly do not know how I functioned in life until these two beautiful people came into my life. I really don't, because they are people that I can trust and tell anything to, share like who I really am with them, you know, and they hold those details in very trusting, beautiful, lovely hands. I know I'm getting a little dramatic, but it's true. They really do. They're just really amazing human beings. And I'm very fortunate that they are in my life and that I call them my friends. So I have 59 questions here that Shani put together, this or that, like holiday edition. So these are going to be really fun. I wrote them down, I don't know, maybe a week ago, I guess. And I just put them away so that I wouldn't like try to answer them before I filmed. I wanted to have more like spontaneous answers. So I peeked at them a little bit just to kind of refresh my memory of what's in here. And they're really fun. Like I said, this or that, all holiday related stuff. And for the eye looks that we're doing in our videos today, just grab a winter palette out of your collection, whatever that means to you, and create an eye look with it. So I just did my top 20-ish eyeshadow palettes for winter. And this is the one that I grabbed for this video. This is the Disney's Frozen 2 palette from Colourpop. I just have not used this in a really long time, and I just think it's such a beautiful wintry color story. I love it. And I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do with this palette today. I'm going to use these two mattes, and then I think I'm going to use these two shimmers. Maybe throw that one in there too. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going to use the silver today. We'll see, I might. But yeah, isn't that pretty? I'm not going to be using this shade right here, the pressed glitter, because no thank you. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting my eye look together and answering these questions. I'm going to try to get through these quickly because I tend to overanalyze and I can't decide which choice I like better, and I will go on and on and on about why I can't choose. So I'm gonna try not to do that. I know Shani does that too. We both do. We're like, and Jan is very diplomatic. She's like, no, I'm answering the questions. I'm moving on to the next one. I need to take several chapters out of Jan's book. So I do have both of my brows done and both eyelids are primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. I'll be doing both eyelids today because there's just no way I can answer all these questions and not just do one eye. I'd be sitting here for the majority of the time. I also will put these questions in my description box. So if you guys want to do this on your channel, if you have a channel and you'd like to do this, you can do that. So I will start off with this shade right here called Water and put that in my transition area. Number one is Candy Cane or Hot Cocoa. And to me, those are two very different things. But I guess if somebody offered me either a candy cane or hot cocoa, I'm gonna go with hot cocoa. But I do really like candy canes too. What I like to do actually is take those peppermint discs and drop them in my hot cocoa and let it melt, because then it turns into like a peppermint mocha. And now I'm craving peppermint mocha. If I have enough time, I'm gonna stop at Starbucks, but I know I won't have enough time to do that. But maybe over the weekend, I'll get myself a peppermint mocha. That sounds so good. Number two, Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus? Mrs. Claus, you know, woman power, solidarity, let's do it. I mean, I do like Santa Claus too, but I've always loved Mrs. Claus. You know, she's just so cute. And she's got so much to put up with. I mean, my God, can you imagine Santa Claus being gone on his trek for dropping off the presents for all the little kitties, and then the elves and the reindeer? Could you imagine cleaning up that much reindeer poop? Number three, real or fake tree? Well, I like real trees, but I'm allergic. I get styes in my eyes. So I haven't really had a real tree in my house since I was in like middle school. I do like my fake tree. I had to get myself a new one, and I do like it. But you know, you kind of miss out on the smell of a Christmas tree and that kind of stuff. So I guess I'm just gonna have to stick with fake tree because that's what I have in my house. Number four, cash or gift card? Either one. I usually get gift cards from like my dad and my son and sometimes my daughter and sometimes my husband, just kind of depends. But I do sometimes get cash too. I don't know. I mean, it's fun to get either one of them. But I guess I typically will get gift cards, so I'll stick with gift cards. Number five, home or out of town? Home. I don't really like to go out of town for the holidays. I like to stay home because I'm more of a homebody anyway. And I have traveled before during the holidays, and it was really stressful and just kind of took the fun out of it, out of the holidays. I am really bummed though, because my daughter and her husband and baby can't come home for Christmas. So that kind of sucks. I would love to see him on Christmas morning, my grandson, but we'll probably, well, I was going to say we'd FaceTime, but her connection at her house sucks, so I don't think we'll FaceTime. I don't know. Maybe she'll send us a video of him getting up in the morning, I hope. Number 6, snow or no snow? No snow. I used to really love snow, and it's not that I hate it necessarily. I like it when it first falls and hits the ground and it's all soft and quiet and beautiful, you know, and then people start driving through it and it looks like a murky mess outside. I don't like to drive in the snow. That's a nightmare for me. I can't stand it. And people here where I live in Oregon, because it doesn't snow a ton here, they have no idea what they're doing. But I did live in Wyoming for a year, and that's really the reason why I hate snow now, is because it snowed for 6 months and like 8 feet of snow and freezing cold, and Sydney was a baby, and I don't know. And my ex and I, her dad and I, were not getting along. So yeah, I have a lot of bad memories about the snow in Wyoming just because of everything that was happening. We're not equipped here to deal with a lot of snow, and we don't always get a ton of snow in the winter. Like sometimes it doesn't snow at all, but we've had over the past, I think that was in 2018 or 19, we had this horrendous snow and ice storm. We called it Snowmageddon. And, you know, we just don't have the equipment that we need here to deal with it. So that was not cool at all. I do like that shade, although it's kind of patchy right there. I don't know if it's my skin being weird or if it's the shade, but I'll probably go around and blend that a little bit more as I keep going. But now I want to put this shade here on the outer part of the lid in the crease area a little bit. And this one is called, I honestly cannot read that shade name. It looks like it says Spine Gift to me. I don't think it says Spine Gift. Sorry, I don't know what it says. I can't read it. Let's see. Number 7, cook or cater. I mean, I don't really love to cook. My husband's a really good cook. We don't really cater food here. You know, I don't have food brought in for the holidays. So, I mean, I can cook. I just don't really love to cook. I'm not very good at it. So, I mean, I guess cook, but my husband will be doing the cooking. Number 8, give or get. Give. I love to give, and I have several things I need to mail out to folks. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. But I just love to give gifts to people. And I like to give, if I can, you know, like meaningful, special gifts to people, like my kids and my husband and my family and my friends and stuff, you know. I mean, it's fun to get presents too, but I really love to give. It's just really fun. It's very like fulfilling to me to give to people that I love so much. Number 9, sing or listen to songs. Both. I mean, I'm not a good singer, but I do like to sing Christmas carols and any song really. But I also do really like to listen to Christmas music in doses. I can't just sit and listen to Christmas music for the entire month of December. That gets a little old. Especially that song, I want a hippopotamus. Oh, I hear that song, I'm like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Number 10, Christmas Story or Home Alone. Home Alone, I cannot stand the movie Christmas Story. I hate it. I really don't like it. That kid drives me nuts. The dad in that movie drives me nuts. I don't know. I've never been into that movie. And they usually play that on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day here on, what is it, TBS? All day long, over and over and over and over again. And I'm not a fan of it. Never have been. Number 11 is turkey or ham. Ham. I don't really like turkey. I really don't. I mean, I like it off the bird, I guess. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't really like get like processed turkey meat. I just think it's yucky. I love ham, and I'm really excited about having ham because that's usually what we make for Christmas. Number 12, holly or jolly? Holly or jolly? I guess jolly. Let's just go with jolly. Number 13, star or angel? We have an angel on the top of my tree, and she's a little worse for the wear. She's an old angel. I've had her for years, and she's got like these real feather wings that are coming off, and she looks like she's been rode hard and put to bed wet. So, but I love her, and I always want to keep her because, you know, my mom gave her to me, and we had her when I was little. So, you know, but she's, you know, she's a little like listing to one side on the top of the tree. Poor thing. Number 14, snowman or elf? Snowman or elf? I like both. I have elf and snowman decorations downstairs on my little bookshelf thingies. I love elves' pointed ears, and I just think they're super cute. But I think snowmen are super cute too. I'm trying to think of the decorations I have, if I like the elf ones or the snowman ones better. I think I'll go with snowman because I have some really cute snowman decorations downstairs. I have cute elf ones. Ugh, I hate this. This is what's so hard for me to do. Number 15, mistletoe or wreath. We don't have mistletoe here. I do have a couple of wreaths when I hang on the front door. But I do like mistletoe too. I think it's cute. I'd like to get some and hang it in the doorways of the house so that my husband is forced to kiss me. I guess just because I don't have any on hand, mistletoe, I'm going to go with wreath. Number 16, ribbon or bells? Ribbon. Bells kind of annoy me after a while. I mean, I do like Christmas bells here and there, but I don't want to hear the ding, 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 ding all the time. So I guess I'd say ribbon. Number 17, cider or cocoa? Oh, that's tough because I like both. I really like the spice cider stuff that they make at Starbucks, but I like hot cocoa. I guess more often I'm going to choose cocoa than cider. So I think the mats are blended pretty well. It just looks a little bit patchy to me. I don't know. So now I'm going to go into, this is like a sequin mat, so I don't think I'm going to use that today. But I think I'm going to go into this one first. And I think that says Yule. I think actually it says Gale. These are so hard to read, and they're written on the back too, but they're just, I don't know, they're in cursive and they're really teeny and my eyesight's horrible. So let's go to that one and put that towards the outer part of the lid. Number 18 is tinsel or ornaments. I don't have tinsel. I think tinsel's cute, but, or whatever, it's fine. It's just, I don't have any. So I will say ornaments. I have a ton of Christmas ornaments that I love to put on the tree that my mom gave me. I love them. Number 19, white lights or colored lights. I have colored lights on my tree. I have a fake tree, as I've mentioned, and I have had several years ago, I did have a fake tree. When I very first moved into this house, I had a fake tree that had white lights. That was fine. But I don't know, I really like the multicolored lights. Those are the kind of lights I had growing up as a kid on the tree and on my house. There's fuzz on this brush. So that's kind of where my heart is with multicolored lights. Number 20, gingerbread house or cookies. I'm gonna go back around with this brush and just kind of take the edge of that shimmer down just a little bit. I would say gingerbread cookies. My kids and I would make gingerbread houses, and it was really fun, but I would end up throwing them all away because they would get all yucky, and we would like pick all the candy stuff off the outside so it would look pretty horrible, pretty bare. And you know, we wouldn't eat them. So I feel like that's kind of a waste. And I love gingerbread. So I say gingerbread cookies because I want to eat them, right? That's the fun part. So now I think what I'll do is put this shimmer shade towards the front part, like, you know, this front part of the lid there. And I think I'll just use the same brush, just clean it off a little bit. Number 21, Christmas sweater or Christmas socks? Christmas socks. I don't really have any Christmas sweaters, but I do have some Christmas socks. Number 22, peppermint or rainbow candy cane. I like both. I don't care. You want to give me some candy? I'm going to eat it. Doesn't matter if it's rainbow or peppermint. I'm on it. I'm on it like you would not believe. Number 23, Mariah Carey or Michael Buble. I really like Michael Buble, and I really like his Christmas music. I don't have a problem with Mariah Carey. I really like her music too. But I don't know. I just like that real like jazzy stuff that Michael Buble does. And this shade is weird too. I don't know. Maybe this palette's getting too old. I don't know. I mean, it's really pretty. It's just kind of dusty looking, and I don't remember it ever looking dusty before. I don't know. It's weird. Number 24, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Christmas Day. I prefer Christmas Day. I mean, I like Christmas Eve too, but usually we celebrate the holiday on Christmas Day. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'm going to put this brush down and grab, I'm going to use this brush here and see if maybe I can get that to, I don't know. It just looks strange to me for some reason. Number 25, Christmas movies or Christmas songs? Christmas movies. I do like Christmas music, but like I said, I have to listen to it in doses. I can't just sit and listen to Christmas music straight for a month. No. And we usually will watch a couple Christmas movies. The Grinch, the one with Jim Carrey, and also the cartoon version. Love those. I don't know, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Oh, what else do we watch? I mean, I think that's, well, I mean, I don't know, just random stuff probably too, like Hallmark Christmas movies. Number 26, send cards or get cards. I'm not always the best at sending cards. I'm trying to get better at it. Last year I did send some cards out, but I sent them out late, and then they were like New Year's cards. I don't know, but I would rather get them. I just am not really good at sending them out. Number 27, donate or volunteer. I've done both. I've donated things like to Toys for Tots and like jackets to the Mission here in town. We have a homeless shelter called the Mission, and I've taken coats and sweaters and socks and, you know, canned food and coffee, all kinds of stuff down there. But I've also volunteered at a homeless shelter too on Christmas Eve. And we used to do that quite often, and I haven't done it in the last couple of years. So I don't know, maybe my husband and I can do that this year. It's really fun. I really enjoy giving back to the community, and I've met some really amazing people, you know, just really cool people doing that. So yeah, I really enjoy both. I don't think I could pick one or the other with that one. Number 28, slippers or socks. Slippers, and I like socks, but slippers. Number 29, ice skating or sledding. So I got bashed in the mouth with the sled when I was 13. That was horrible. And luckily where it hit me like right here. The way it hit me, it was like this big, huge metal toboggan thing. I was laying on my stomach down at the end of this sled run, but off the path with my cousins in Southern Oregon. And yeah, I hear this watch out for the sled, and I look up and the sled just goes wham right into my face. And it healed fine, and I didn't break anything, which was a miracle. But I don't know that have I ever been sledding since then? I don't think so. I really like to ice skate. I'm a pretty decent ice skater. I mean, I can't do any like the spins or twirls or jumps or anything, but I can go around in a circle, and I can actually skate backwards too, I think. I don't know, maybe I can't anymore. Number 30, cookies for Santa or carrots for reindeer. We do both. We leave cookies out for Santa, and, well, not anymore because my kids are too old now. They were on to my game eventually. But we do both, we did both. Leave out cookies for Santa and carrots for reindeer. And I cannot wait for my grandson to have that tradition too. That's gonna be really cool. And his Auntie Steph sent him a few things to help out with that process from the UK. So that's gonna be really awesome. That's actually, that package is on its way here, and then I'm gonna mail some things to my daughter. Number 31, white elephant or secret Santa. I would say secret Santa. We used to do that when I worked in the dental field. We would always like draw names and do secret Santas, and that was really fun. I really like doing that. Number 32, red or green. Green, love green. Number 33, nice list or naughty list. I mean, I would say if you watched my video with Leanna, Andy, and Ash, my naughty list was pretty pathetic, pretty lame. So I guess I'm on the nice list. I don't know. And the three of us were all or the four of us, not the three of us, the four of us were all talking about the fact that our naughty lists were pretty lame. 34, brunch or dinner? Both. I like brunch and dinner on the holidays, and any time of the, I love to go to brunch. I will say brunch. I really like brunch. Number 35, new or tradition? I guess tradition. Although we have changed up some things since my mom passed away, because some of the things that we used to do are just too painful. Just brings us all to tears. It's really hard. So we've done some new things too. That's a hard question. Number 36, shop online or in store. I don't like to shop. I really do not like to shop. So I will say shop online. But I will go to the store and get a few things here and there. And my husband and I usually do this mad dash of Christmas present buying for family members. Like we'll probably do that, I don't know. A lot of times we'll do it like the weekend or like the weekend of Christmas. I don't want to do that this year, so maybe this weekend we'll do that. I don't know. He has to work, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. But yeah, I would much rather buy things online than have to go to the store. I'm not a good shopper. I act like a 2-year-old. Number 37, wrapping paper or gift bags. I really like to wrap presents. I love to wrap presents. My mom was super into wrapping presents, and she taught me how to wrap. And she was really elaborate with the bows, which I'm not. But, and I like gift bags too. I mean, sometimes, depending on what you're wrapping, some things are really hard to wrap because they're really awkward shaped and stuff. And I'm not very good at that. Although I have been watching some tutorials here on the tubes that is helping me learn how to wrap more awkwardly shaped gifts. So that's been really fun. So I went off camera and I did put my concealer on down here so I can do my lower lash lines, and I used the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I don't know what shade this is, and I really like this. Really affordable, nice concealer. And I'm gonna start off with my water lines, and I'm gonna use this one right here from Colourpop. This is the Cream Gel Liner in Joyride. Number 38, Snow Angel or Snowball Fight? Snowball Fight. I mean, I am all in for snowball fights. When it would snow here when I was a kid, watch out, because I'm coming for you. You know, like, I didn't care who you were. I'm not kidding. I go all in with a snowball fight, and I will be victorious. Oh yes, I will be. I can remember like making snow walls to sit behind to throw my snowballs. So I would just nail kids. Oh, that was so fun. And people got kind of annoyed with me. They're like, I don't want to do snowball fights with Erica because she gets way too serious about it. Number 39, one big present or lots of small presents? I mean, I don't really care about that. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I used to give bigger presents and small presents to my kids and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess now I don't really do the big presents for anybody. I would say I do small gifts. So let's just go with lots of small presents, I guess. Number 40, peppermint or cinnamon? Oh, cinnamon. I love cinnamon. It's my fave. Number 41, earmuffs or mittens? I have both. I wear earmuffs. I do. When my husband and I go for walks at night during the wintertime, I will wear my earmuffs because my ears get super cold and ouchy. But I also love my mittens too. And my husband will always, every year, he gets me a new pair of mittens. He just got them for me. They're super cute and a little beanie. So now for the lower lash lines, I think what I'll do is put this shade towards the outer part of the lid and then this one towards the front part. I need a brush for that. Number 42, shepherds or wise men? Huh. I do have a nativity set downstairs, and the wise men look really cool. They're really cool. The shepherd boy's cute too, but the wise men are pretty badass. So I would say wise men. Number 43, homemade or store-bought? It depends on what we're talking about. I have a ton of like homemade Christmas ornaments and stuff that my kids made, and those still always go on the tree. Some of them are a little scary looking. Some of them I'm like, what were they trying to make here exactly? But I also have store-bought stuff. I mean, I don't know. Homemade things are very special to me. You know, like I have tons of stuff in this house in boxes and, you know, on shelves and things that are homemade from my kids. There's a thing right there next to the Def Leppard palette. Can you see that? Kind of. That my daughter made me in pottery class. It's like a vase. It's so cool. And I have a lot of that stuff that she made for me in pottery class. You know, and I think actually she did give me that for Christmas when she was in high school. So, I mean, yeah, homemade stuff is really fun. I love that. Number 44, candle or fireplace? We have a gas fireplace and the motor that blows the air out into the room is broken. And we don't fix it. We need to fix it. I just don't know who to call to fix it. I guess the fireplace guy. I mean, is there a fireplace guy? I do really love candles too. I would say more often now because that motor's broken, we light candles. Number 45, chimney or no chimney? We don't have a chimney, so no chimney. Number 46, coal or an orange? Well, I can't eat oranges because they make my mouth blow up in these little sores. And it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. I remember my doctor telling me once, like, that'll get better as you get older. No, it doesn't. So I guess coal, you know, if I have to choose one or the other, I'm not going to eat the orange because they're like death for my mouth. So let's go with coal. Number 47, decorate all out or simple? Well, no, I don't really go all out. I'm pretty simple, I guess, with my decorating. I mean, it's cute, but it's not like super elaborate necessarily. It's just, you know, like stuff I've had for years and years. Number 48, eggnog or milk? I like the smell of eggnog. I can't drink eggnog because it's so thick and like snot consistency. So I guess I'll say milk. Number 49, kiss or hug? Oh, I don't want to choose between kiss or hug. Both. I love to do kisses. I love to do hugs. Number 50, Frosty the Snowman or Jack Frost? Frosty the Snowman. Who is Jack Frost? I mean, I know the song Jack Frost nipping at your nose, but I don't know. Is that just snow? I know there's a movie Jack Frost. God, you guys are like, Erica, get it together. I guess Frosty the Snowman. Number 51, Merry Christmas or Feliz Navidad? Both. I love the Feliz Navidad song. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs too. I love it. Let's see. Number 52, brownies or toffee? Brownies. I do like toffee though. See what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to stick with brownies because, yeah. Man, that sounds so good. I might have to make brownies this weekend. Let's see. Pine cone or poinsettia? Poinsettias, I think, are really pretty. We have some poinsettias actually out in front of my, like right when you first walk into my office building, and they're beautiful. So pine cones are cool too, but let's go with poinsettia. Number 54, garland or popcorn string? I don't have either one in my house, but what would I do? Probably garland, I guess, because I'd eat the popcorn. It wouldn't be a popcorn string. It'd be gone. It'd be digested in my stomach. Number 55, fruitcake or pie? Pie. Ugh, fruitcake is so gross. I cannot do fruitcake. I remember my grandma used to always make fruitcake, and get these papers figured out here, would always make fruitcake. And my mom would be like, don't be rude, eat a slice of fruitcake. And I would barely be able to gag that stuff down. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me. I'm not a big fan of nuts in desserts. And my mouth gets weird with walnuts too, and oranges. So yeah, the nut part of the whole thing of fruitcake, the whole consistency, the globbiness, can't do it. And I think for my inner corner shade, should I go with the silver? I think I'm going to go with the silver. This shade is really not working as well as it used to. I'm really annoyed with that. And this one is called, I don't know, snow something, I think. Ice crystals. God, I could read it. Ice crystals. I'm going to put that in my inner corners because I just, I don't know about this palette, you guys. I'm not really thrilled with it today. Number 56, stocking hung to the left or right? I don't know that it, I don't know. I can't think of, I don't know. Ooh, that's really pretty. I wish I'd put that on the lid. I guess I could cover that shade up with this, but it's okay. It is okay. It's just, I don't know. It's this, yeah, it's okay. It's just, I don't know. I remember having a different experience with that shade when I've used it in the past, and I think maybe this palette's getting too old. Number 57, shopping or cuddling? Cuddling. Yeah, let's cuddle all day for days on end. Skip the shopping. Ugh, I'm not a good shopper. I just want to go in, get what I'm going to get, and get the hell out of the store. Number 58, Santa hat or elf ears? Oh, I love elf ears. I love elf ears. But I like Santa hats too. I'm going to go with elf ears. I just think those are so cute. I love them. I love them. I'm going to tell you guys something. When I was a kid, I wanted to have elf ears so bad that I'm pretty sure I actually cried when my mom told me that I was never going to have elf ears. I was like, I was probably like 4 or 5. And I don't remember what I had seen or why that got into my head, but I was, yeah. Let's see, the last one here. We got to the last one, you guys. Snow globe or Christmas train? I have both. I have a couple snow globes downstairs, and I do have a little Christmas train on the fireplace, the hearth. And I like both of them. So I can't pick both. So yeah, I'm going to go clean up some stuff here. I don't really know how I feel about this look today. I really don't. I like it, but I don't love it. So I'm going to go off camera, do my stuff. I will come back. Now this is the finished look. And while I like the look, I don't know that I love the look. I don't know that I love the eyeshadow palette anymore. I was a little disappointed in a couple of the shades that I used for this look today. And I'll show you the palette again, go into a little bit more detail about that. But let me show you just a few things I put on my face for my finished look. For my lips, I grabbed the Revlon Super Lustrous Bullet Lipstick in the shade 535 Rum Raisin. I love these. I mentioned before I got a set of these at TJ Maxx. I've had them for a while, but they still work really well. And I just thought the color would look nice with the eye look. And then for my upper lid liner, I grabbed my Colourpop BFF liquid liner in the shade Crazy. It's like a dark blue felt tip liner. And this really helped, I think, make the eye look better. I love this. And then I'm still using the Item Makeup Lash Snack Lengthening Mascara. I just can't stop using it. It's such a great mascara. And I did grab my e.l.f. contour palette, and I use this shade right here, this kind of like cream colored shade, which it's got a little bit of sparkle to it, to blend out the blue shade in my transition area, because I just wasn't really able to get a soft blend. And when I can't do that, this one, I always just grab the shade and use it. It works so well. And it also provides a little bit of sheen under my brow, which I really like that. And I might have to get another one of these because, you know, it's old and pan and the shades are going to fall apart pretty soon. So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette, Disney Frozen 2 from Colourpop. This shade Water, I can read that one, is just it was kind of patchy today. I don't know, it just didn't really apply or blend the way that I remember it doing in the past. Because I've used this palette a handful of times and really enjoyed using it in the past. This shade right here was really chalky and just not as fun as it used to be. I don't know, I just think the age is really catching up with this. This palette's probably at least 3 years old, if not older than that. And it's not getting a lot of use. This shade I really liked. That was really nice, very pigmented, and I felt like it blended well. This shade I wish I'd used on my lid because it's beautiful in my inner corners. Really liked it. This shade, I mean, it's softer. It's kind of a mauvey shade, but I don't know. I'm just not super impressed with this palette's performance today. I'm not. So I don't know, this may not be hanging around once I do my collection declutter videos in January. I don't know, it makes me sad because I really do like this. And I obviously didn't use all the shades today. But if they're representative of the other shades, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm being too critical, but I just feel like this palette just did not perform as well as it used to. And of course, like I mentioned at the beginning, I will have Jan and Shani's channels linked in my description box. Go watch their videos. I cannot wait to go watch their videos and see what palettes they chose because I don't know what they're using. And also listen to their answers and see how we differ, how we're similar. And I'm assuming that my video is probably going to be the longest out of the three because I can't just sit and answer questions without giving you the backstory to every question. I'm really going to try to work on that. I don't know that I ever will stop doing that, but I'm going to try to work on it. And it is always such a wonderful experience to collab with two of my dearest friends. And I know I say this and I don't mean to be repetitive, although I always am. I just love both of them so much. They are so special and so precious in my life. And we just have an awesome bond, this trio of us. And I'm just very fortunate for that. And I want to remind you guys, I will have all the questions in my description box in case you have a channel and you would like to do this too on your channel. And make sure you tag all three of us though, so we can go and watch and listen to your answers. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.